Hello everyone, welcome to another video with me, Winter, picking up where we left off last time, where I basically just took over the rest of Asia over here, after I had already gotten all Southeast Asia under my control and everything down here. So, yeah, this episode I'm just going to be taking over the rest of the world, to be honest. And, yeah, honestly not sure how long that's going to take me, considering just getting the rest of Asia over here was a bit of a pain to deal with because the AI just started refusing to form coalitions against me. So yeah, hopefully the AI actually does form coalitions against me in this episode, because otherwise it's going to take forever to go through and defeat all these countries. Yeah, so honestly not exactly sure what I want to be going after first here. I guess I could go for this country right here, I guess. Sure. I also need to turn my AI army back on right there. There we go. And this will easily defeat them, of course. There we go. Good. Nice. So, aggressive expansion is well over 100 already still, so it's just going to be a matter of time until a coalition forms against me, right? Oh, God. I think for now, basically just continue fighting more and more wars and hope that I eventually get a coalition formed against me. Okay, so that's all the countries I can go to war with. That's in the Caucasus that are not vassals of them. So, yeah, there we go. My armies are going to have no problem wiping out every single one of them. And yeah, that's already done. Great. Okay, there we go. Basically got the entirety of the Caucasus under my control now. Great. Now at this point I will give the game a bit of time to actually form a coalition at this point. Give it another year or two or something like that. If no coalition gets formed, I guess I'm just going to go and take the Arabian Peninsula next. Oh, there we go. Finally! God damn. Okay, so that's everyone currency at war with me. Got it. Okay, so Middle East there, clean up the border with Russia a bit, I guess. That's pretty much my goals for this one, I guess. Yeah. Just don't have a super large interest in going after Egypt, to be honest. I really don't. I'd rather kind of go into take this stuff over here in the Horn of Africa first, before dealing with Egypt. So, yeah, there we go. Troops can all have fun wiping out all these countries now. My army is seemingly actually having a pretty hard time here. And just defending everything. Jesus. I'm going to have to recruit a larger army again already? Honestly, I think I will. Just quickly go and do this. Maybe double the size of what I currently have. Which I think I have like 30 armies currently, so get that up to 60 or something, I guess, now. Okay, that should actually be 80 armies in total at this point, I think. Why are so many armies over here? Is it just because a single fucking province, two provinces the Ottomans have over here? They're using those to fucking attack me? Is that what's going on there? God. And yeah, looks like this is done finally. Now that I have this much larger army. I do still need to go through and actually get generals for all those troops still. But I'll do that after the war ends. So that is Egypt finally defeated. And now all the other countries are going to be following now. Great. Okay. I think that is enough. So, grab all this stuff over here in the Arabian Peninsula. Wipe them out completely as well. Alright, so that's everything I'm taking over here at the very least, I guess. So, I think I'll also just do that here as well. Get all that in East Africa, since it's gotten split off from the rest of Egypt over here due to that other war that they were fighting there. So, yeah, there we go. Good, I guess. Now allow me to easily just go straight in and take over those countries as well, so not too much of a problem, I guess. But, yeah, I'm just going to quickly go through and get these generals for all these new armies I have as well at this point. Alright, got that stuff done. Good. So, question at this point, will any of these other countries go to war with me? Form a coalition at this point? Honestly not sure if they're going to do that. Really not sure. I guess I could just quickly take over this country though, I guess. There we go. And they have an alliance with the Ottomans. Well, this country doesn't have an alliance though, so I can easily take them over. There we go. Good. Apparently they had a province over there in Cyprus. 3 provinces actually. Huh. Alright. Missed those, I guess. Whatever. But yeah, I guess I just need to wait for the coalition at this point or something. Okay, so no coalition's being formed against me. Annoyingly. Aggressive expansion's basically gotten all the way down to 100 at this point. So went down quite a bit in that time. So just go ahead, fight more wars, I guess. Take our Medina here. Get these borders cleaned up here in the Middle East. They still have an alliance with the Ottoman Empire, of course. You have an alliance with that country up there and a defense pact with... No. You just control that land up there for some reason. Weird. Whatever, I'll take you over. Along with that country there, so I can get the rest of Crimea. Okay, there we go. Good. So, I'll wait a little bit longer again. See if a coalition forms. If one doesn't, I'll take over the Horn of Africa over here and get the rest of East Africa, I guess. I'm getting all of that under my control. Alright. No coalitions being formed, so I'll just do this manually then. Take all of this over. Okay, Hungary just apparently formed the coalition against me. Weird that it's Hungary though, because they definitely do not have a border with me. They're not even as strong as the Ottomans either, who do have a border with me. I still really do not understand how that coalition stuff works, and who actually leads the darn thing. But meh, whatever. Okay. Not bad. Sure. I could possibly use this as this one as an excuse to take over a massive chunk of Africa, I guess, possibly, and move a bit more into Europe or something. Don't want to go too far into Europe yet, at the very least, though. I might use it as an excuse to just wipe out Russia, getting them, wiping them off the map over there, pushing the Ottomans further back, maybe grabbing Greece off of them as well, possibly doing some stuff over here in the Americas, taking some of those colonies, I guess, maybe. Might be doing that. Honestly, kind of just waiting for these wars over here to be finished. I already took over Hungary over there, apparently. Jesus. I'm guessing my armies are probably starting to deal with the rest of that stuff, possibly. But I guess since I have this stuff done, I'll go ahead and end those individual wars over here. There we go. So now the only war that I currently have is against this coalition that Hungary formed. Good. So, oh, there's another coalition. Well, okay. I'm fighting two coalitions at the same time! Oh my god! I'm basically at war with the entire world now. Damn! Okay, it's giving me even more of an excuse to just go all out in this right now. Which I guess is nice, considering it's making up for the slow expansion earlier. Okay, sure. Okay, so I'm going to be fighting these coalitions until I defeat both of them, I guess. Let's see how that goes, huh? England's already falling over here. Great. Okay, they made a good bit of progress over here in South America, at least, I guess. That's good. Well, they still need to make a shitload of progress in North America. Over here, to occupy all that before they get around to actually fighting the rest of these countries. Honestly, I'm kind of not that surprised my armies are seemingly struggling a little here. Because I am basically at war with the entire world at this point here. And they do have to keep crossing the Atlantic over here as well. So, it's understandable that it's taking a while for them to actually get all this stuff finished over here. Okay, South America completely done. Looks like they're making good progress over here. North America, finally. I think they may have just finished. Yep, they're going to take Ottoman Empire. So that definitely means that they have finished off England and Hungary, finally. After 21 years and 16 years for those wars. Jesus. But I guess considering this stuff, I will probably redraw a shitload of these borders, I think, just to wipe out a lot of these small countries that still exist. Where, at the very least, where I can do that, considering you still got a decent amount that are in this war. But I'll be taking a shitload of land for myself and also wiping out a bunch of countries. Smaller countries and dividing that land up and giving it to whatever country I feel like actually giving it to. Should I just go crazy and recruit an even larger army? Just so my troops can actually finish occupying all the land and everything quickly. Because it's taking absolutely forever. Guess they are slowly making progress. I guess. But it's very slow progress. Okay. How long's the war been going on? 40 fucking years. And 36. Oh my god. It'd be so much better if my army actually had... It'd be so much fucking better if the AI just fucking knew actually how to win a war efficiently, but it doesn't. It has a very simple list of priorities and it follows that to a T. Which makes it very inefficient when it comes to actually winning a war completely. Getting all the land occupied like I want. So, honestly, it's been long enough, I think. I'm just going to end it. I'm pretty sure I, at some point, occupied basically every single province that all these countries have. So, yeah, I'll just go ahead and end it here. Okay, so I did both of the peace deals, and yeah. This is everything I currently control, but it is now for me to go through and give a lot of that land over to other countries so the borders actually look better and everything. So, yeah, quickly get to work on that now, I guess. Okay, so I finished dividing up all that lands now, and this is now the borders of the world. So, yeah, I of course got all that stuff there. Easier to actually see everything I took for myself here, so yeah, that's everything I took. The rest of the stuff that I ended up getting in those peace deals I gave off to other countries. Apple State's got a good expansion over here, same with the Malmuks there. Divided a bunch of this land up between them. Wiped out Milan over here, splitting that up as much as I could. Wiped out some other countries as well. Cleaned up that border with Denmark. And cleaned up the borders over here in North and South America as much as I could, so they weren't as ugly. Probably should have also took those provinces off of Hungary so I could give them to France, but forgot to do that. But, yeah, that's pretty good, I guess. So, that's all that's left of the world for me to take over at this point. None of them are, of course, going to be forming a coalition anytime soon, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, I'm just going to get straight to waiting, I guess, until those peace treaties end and hope that I can get another coalition afterwards pretty quickly. So, yeah, just try and get that stuff done. Alright, so it's been a few years since those peace treaties have ended at this point, and no coalition has been formed against me, so I guess I'm just going to have to go and fight these wars manually again, I guess. So, let's start off by finishing off some of these countries over here, I think. In the Americas. And there we go. That's the next coalition already formed. Good. Good. Very nice. England's leading it this time once again. So, I'll kick the Ottoman Empire out of South America, I'm pretty sure. Hell, I might just take over all of South America, to be honest. I really want to try and finish up a lot of the stuff over in the Americas, in all honesty. I guess I'll possibly be wiping out the Malmuks this time, so I can really expand in Africa and get all this stuff finished off soon. Europe, on the other hand, honestly, I'm not exactly sure what I want to be doing here. Possibly wipe out the Ottoman Empire, I'm not sure. But if I did that, probably also mean wiping out Hungary, I guess. Or in the Americas, at the very least. I'll figure it out, I guess, once I'm doing the peace deal. My troops got a lot of land that they need to retake right now. That's for sure. And you know what? I'll recruit more troops. Get a larger army at this point. Just so it doesn't take as long as it did previously. So, yeah. Genuinely not sure how many armies I just recruited there, but it's a shitload, and that's for sure. I now have 12.1 million troops, apparently. Jesus. Yeah, that cleaned up things very quickly. Good. There we go. England's been dealt with, so now they're going after the other countries. Good. And that time it only took nearly 7 years. Alright. Not that bad, I guess. I basically have the entirety of North America under my control already, goddamn. Same there. Africa's falling very quickly as well. Jesus Christ. Europe's not that far behind either. Jesus. Oh. Here's a coalition against them, I guess. Or something. Whatever. But I guess that's the end of this war here. Nothing else to do. So, yeah, there we go. I'll just quickly do this here. I guess. Take Goral Malmuks. And then also decide on what I want to do with the rest of the stuff. Okay, so that's what I'm basically doing here. I'm leaving England over here in South America to make up for the fact that I'm kicking them out of Central America, basically. But, yeah, I will be kind of doing something over here when it comes to this land, just giving it over to Hungary, I guess. Because I do not want to be controlling it as of right now. And there we go. So that's borders in North America now, I guess. Just 3 countries over there with colonies at this point to deal with, I guess. So, yeah. For the most part, my attention is going to be on Europe, pretty much. And I'm still going to have to take over more countries at this point, considering my aggressive expansion is under 100, but meh, whatever. But yeah, that's everything I took this time around, I guess, there. So I'll see about trying to finish everything off in 1 or 2 coalitions at this point, I think. So yeah, just try and get those coalitions going right now. Alright, the peace treaties have ended, so now it's just a matter of getting my aggressive expansion over 100 again, so I can hopefully get another coalition quickly. And in order to do that, I'm just going to be going to war with a bunch of countries here. And see about finishing off a bunch of this stuff over here, I think. Yeah. I think that'll do for now. Just dealing with those countries. Apparently that country ended up splitting into 2 or something, so quickly take this one over as well. There we go. Good. Oh, they also had that stuff, didn't they? Yeah, whatever. Okay, so aggressive expansion is over 100, thanks to taking all that stuff. So now, hopefully, coalition will form. Alright, doesn't look like it's going to happen, so let's see. Guess I could... Not sure, what do I actually want to do right now? What countries do I want to wipe out first here? You know what? Since these countries are not going to be in a coalition against me, I'm just going to go to war with them and wipe them out right now. There we go. Hungary leading the coalition. Alright. Who's second? Denmark. Okay. Sure. Well, let's see. Who is all actually in this coalition? Everyone except for Castile, Portugal, and some of these other countries over here in the Iberian Peninsula. Alright. Got it. Also Iceland, I guess. So... You know what? I'll make this the final coalition. I'm just going to take everything. Okay, there. I'm at war with every single country in the world now. Just go ahead, get that out of the way so I can just take them all over in a single go here. Okay, the rest of that coalition is going to start following now by the looks of it. Good. Africa is completely done. Most of Europe is finished. And yeah, that's everything under my control. Good. So, just go through, take all the land from every single of these peace deals, and I'm good to go. Okay. I ended up messing up and missed Andorra in one of those peace deals there. But I guess it doesn't matter, considering apparently I also failed to take out the Ottoman Empire because they apparently have Antarctica down here. So, yeah. Go ahead, finish the last of this crap off very quickly here. And there we go. Finally. Now I'm the only country left in the world. Great. Okay, so yeah, that there is in this series here, I guess. Once again, the only thing that I actually do not currently control is Greenland, because the AI never colonizes Greenland for some reason. So, yeah. That there is in this series here, I guess, so I'll figure out what I'm going to be doing for the next one later. So, yeah, that there is the end of this video here. I hope you've all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.